The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. Chaos is more freedom, in fact, total freedom, but no meaning. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. Life doesn't require ideals, it requires standards of action. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. Karma is given, not to those who ask, but to those who ask of nothing. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. Your preciousness lies in your essence. It cannot be lost by anything that happens. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. Men do less than they ought, unless they do all they can. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. Everything's a risk. Not doing anything is a risk. It's up to you. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. settle one difficulty and you keep 100 away. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Nobody ever lives their life all the way up, except bullfighters. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. Health is hearty. Health is harmony. Health is happiness. He who knows his enemy and himself well will not be defeated easily. It's what's in yourself that makes you happy or unhappy. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. The only limits for tomorrow are the doubts we have today. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. A constitution that is made for all nations is made for none. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder, and yet no real disorder at all. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. You will do foolish things, but do them with enthusiasm. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. In business, professionalism is not a tactic, but a moral value. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Communism is the final logic of the dehumanization of man. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true.